Leon.
I have a follow. Sir?
Oh, there you are, Leon. I was looking for you. Right there.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to insist on this a little bit. I mean, I know you've just given answers, but I mean, you're very careful, obviously, publicly as to what you say on the Israel-Gaza conflict, Hamas conflict. You mentioned, far too many Palestinians have been killed. You've mentioned a gap between the intent and the result. So I'm wondering, at this point in stage, that gap appears, to me at least, or to observers, to be widening. And as to what extent are you going to allow that to widen even more? In other words, is there a red line for you, in a sense, regarding Israel's response to Hamas?
Leon, what I'd say is this. It's clear that the conflict will move and needs to move to a lower intensity phase. And we expect to see and want to see a shift to more targeted operations with a smaller number of forces that's really focused in on dealing with the leadership of Hamas, the tunnel network, and a few other critical things. And as that happens, I think you'll see as well the harm done to civilians also decrease significantly. We've said all along, and we have these conversations almost every day, that it is vitally important how Israel conducts its operations. Again, with a focus on protecting civilians, minimizing harm to them, maximizing assistance getting to them. And the last couple of months have been gut-wrenching when you see the suffering of men, women, and especially children in Gaza. That affects each of us. Well, let me speak for myself. It affects me very, very deeply, which is why we're so intent on seeing this through to completion quickly, effectively, and doing everything possible to minimize the harm to those who are caught in the crossfire of Hamas's making. And again, I come back to this basic proposition. There seems to be silence on what Hamas could do, should do, must do, if we want to end the suffering of innocent men, women, and children. It would be, I think, good if the world could unite around that proposition as well.